I first made my first website in 1996 for a Brighton company. Funnily enough, a guy who published a hotel guide of B&Bs that he used to go and personally inspect. And we actually started off with a text version of his guide that was put on FTP sites, which is kind of what was around before the web started up. And the web started to get popular, and we made a graphical version of his guide, which was fantastic at the time. It was all, ooh, look, pictures of the hotels, that's great. And I did that for a while. He's now off, he stopped doing that to run a B&B, and I went off for a while. I worked for a company up in London doing web stuff, and then the dot-com bubble burst around 99, 2000. I ended up working for a charity in Brighton. I went there to do their website, and then interviewed everyone there for the content for it, and was asked to stay and be their fundraiser, because I actually understood most about the company, or the charity rather, at the time. And then from that, eventually I decided, seeing as I wanted to actually live in Brighton, that I couldn't afford to stay at the charity, because of course the wages aren't that hot. So I became a web developer at a recruitment company locally, helping their website so they could place jobs on their website, and also working on their intranet, which is kind of an internal website that they had their company address book on and various details for internal documents. After that, I became senior web developer at a company called G2 Blue, who are a small web agency based down on the Old Steine. Unfortunately, after a couple of years, they shut down, and by that point, I already knew quite a few freelancers through a local group called the Brighton Farm. And the kind of obvious thing when I was talking to them was go freelance. And here I am now 5 and a bit years later.